Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori. I am a reseller on Poshmark and eBay, and I'm here today with another Goodwill Outlets haul, or better known as the Bins haul. This is a place where you go and you purchase Goodwill items by the pound. My particular outlet sells their items for $1.39 a pound. So on this particular trip, I purchased 40 pounds worth of goods, and I spent, and then I think they charged me 99 cents for something separately, which I'll show you. And I spent $56.58. I got 44 items in total, which brought my average cost of goods to just $1.28. And I got some really fantastic things on this trip, so I'm so excited to share it with you. I went this time with two of my daughter's friends. Poor thing, she had to take the SATs, so two of her friends came with me. Shout out to Eddie and Sadie for all their help that day. And I really recommend shopping with friends, especially if they aren't resellers. Well, Sadie has a great little business, and I will link her Poshmark page below. And actually Eddie does too, so I'm gonna link his too. They are both seniors in high school, and they have an eye for fashion. And it was really fun to shop with them because there were a lot of pieces they weren't interested in, but they would bring over to me. So I got some great pieces that I would have missed out on if I weren't shopping with these incredible kids. So anyway, I had the best shoe haul ever, and I'm still not over it. But anyways, you have to understand, my bins are in New Hampshire. So when I go up there, there's a lot of outdoorsy things. There is Freeport, Maine, which is the headquarters for LL Bean, being not so far from my bins. We have a ton of LL Bean. I wouldn't call it like a fashion mecca. Like, I always do well. I love these bins. I love the people there. But there are just certain things that I don't expect to find there. And the shoe haul will display some of those things. So anyway, just a little background. The kids met me at my house at 7:30. It was their first trip to the bins. They were really excited. We got in the car. We arrived in New Hampshire at about 8:15, say 8:30, because I think we stopped for coffee. So 8:30, we walk in, relatively quiet scenario. So I was like pumped. I said to them, this is good. It's not too busy. So I always go around. Our shoes are to the left. So I always go left and check out the shoes. And it's a lot of Clarks, and it's a lot of LL Bean shoes, and I don't know, stuff. I found good stuff there before, but sometimes you get really good outdoorsy things like Sorel boots. Anyway, there's this one bin, not a soul is sitting there or standing around. So we go over and we start picking, and I got all these boots there. And I'm gonna start with a pair of boots that I'd never heard of until I watched, I think it's Street Savvy, because I think she finds these quite a few times. But I got these boots, and these are Bed Stew, the lighting. These are Bed Stew boots, and okay, so when I was in there, I looked at these, and I looked quickly inside, and I did not see, I don't know if you can see either, because now the light is kind of funky, but I couldn't see that they were Bed Stew, and they're totally blank on the bottom. But just looking at them, I thought, these are pretty interesting shoes. So I picked them up in the store, not knowing what they were. So when we got in the car, Eddie was kind of like looking things up for me, and I said, Eddie, look up those pull-on, like platform boots. And he's like, well, because there was a number inside, and he said, looks like they were sold at Free People. I'm like, good, that's a good start. And then he looks inside, and he's like, Bed Stew, and I was like driving like, oh my God, they're Bed Stew. I was so excited. These are like little reseller nerdy things, but I was really pumped to find these at my bins. Found these. They sold for, I believe, I did a little bit of research. They're called the Neville, Nevele boot. They're platform, and they are part of the Cobbler series. So always love learning about a new company. I have those listed high for $168. There's one other pair listed right now, and I think they're at $200, and they're also black. So, and those are never, I mean, if they've been worn once or twice. They are immaculate. So, very excited about that. The other pair of shoes that I bought, I listed them 2 days ago, the day I got them, and they sold yesterday. So I'm gonna put a picture right here, but these are the Dansko Sage Wedge Sandal, and they were just this beautiful sandal with this open heel, and they had this metallic leather. I mean, we've all sold dance goes before, and many of us have. And typically I sell the traditional clog dance go, and it goes between like $25 and $40. These were very rare. I listed them for $149. I listed them as new. There was still a tag attached to the bottom, like just the plastic sticker. So I listed them for $149 before I went to bed, and I was in Boston at the Feast of St. Anthony's, and I got an $80 offer. And I was pumped about that, but it was almost half of what I was listing it for, but I was still like, hey, an offer's an offer. I'm always happy. So I countered, I was with some friends, and I'm like, what do you guys think? I only paid like maybe $2. Well, $1.28 for these if you go buy items. Anyways, I countered at 100. She countered back at 90. And at that point I was like, I don't know. I might wait on this for a little while, at least till tomorrow, and see if I get any offers, because it had just come through. It hadn't even been 24 hours. Long story short, I forgot. I never corresponded to her. And then later in the afternoon, she canceled the $90 offer. That's what she did. And I was like, uh-oh, I lost that. She's changed her mind. And then she came back and she offered $100. So I ended up getting my original counter offer, and I was really happy about that. So that paid for my entire haul and then some with that one pair of shoes. All right, I'm very chatty. The next thing, I've never found this brand before, and again, all in this same bin. And the kids were helping me find some stuff, and it was almost like I was a little in disbelief. Like, I wish I had stayed at that bin for like 20 more minutes and just dug, because the stuff I was finding was incredible. I got these corkies. Never found corkies before. These are like just this smooth, gorgeous leather on the side, and these are called the Tootsies, T-U-T-S-I. I have these listed for $60 in a size 8. If there's anything in this haul that you want, just message me below. So I was really excited to find those. And then I found another pair of corkies, and these are even cooler. I don't know if I wrote this time. These are called the crisscross. I don't know. There's probably more detail to that. But they have these awesome studs on the side, and these are all size 8s. And they're all like barely worn. So some of them, like the dance goes, were brand new, but these are just like new, and the bed stews are like new. So I am so grateful to whoever, and I'm sure it was one person, because they were all a similar vibe shoe, like that kind of boho, comfort, chic-y, cool, all donated in the same bin. I found all of these there. So I found those. These were the first thing I picked up, and I was excited with these, and then I saw all the other things I grabbed. But anyways, I got these Toms wedges. I have some Toms espadrilles that aren't really moving right now, but I think the wedges might be a better transition into fall, even though it's still a little summery. Again, like, no one's wearing these shoes, and these are a women's 6. They look big for a 6, and they look small for a 9. I think they're a 6. These I almost passed on because these were in the same bin, and Sadie found these, but these are Coach, and they're off-white espadrilles with like the ballet little toe here, patent leather. There's a little discoloration in the, I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, they'll go. They won't go for a lot, but they'll go, maybe $25, $30, but they're still Coach. I mean, not bad. All right, still going with the shoes. These I got much later in the day, but they were in that same bin, and I should have picked them up right then and there. But another pair of dance goes, and these are like a cut out floral. I don't know why nobody went to this bin. I'm like just fascinated, like very little wear here, but a little bit. I mean, the heel is gorgeous. So I got these, and they are $39, which I believe is a size 8. Got those. Oh, this was my first time finding Allbirds, and I was so excited. The other thing about the shoes is they were all clasped. They all had elastics on them. It was like a dream come true. It was one of those moments for me that I rarely get at the bins. Usually I have to work a lot harder. These were destroyed. When I showed them to my guy Eddie, who was with me, who wears Allbirds, and he was like, ooh, those need some love. I just put them in the wash, and then I put a like a shoe form inside to shape them. I think I tumble dried them for maybe 5 minutes, but they're a men's size 11 and they're this charcoal. I'm sorry, the sun is like shining right here. So every time I go close, you get the sun, but I want to show you detail. Anyways, these are the wool runners in a men's 11 Allbirds. Probably list these around $50. There is a little wear in the toe, and I don't know if I can get that out, but you can just see there's like a tiny bit of wear in the toe. But so it was a first for Allbirds. It was a first for Corkies. It was a first for Bed Stew. I was such a happy girl. So happy. Okay, and then these are some more decent, but Eddie brought these over to me. I gotta give these kids a cut. These are Birkenstocks, and they're in a hot pink. I just sold the biggest beat up pair of Birkenstocks ever. I almost was afraid to list them, but I ended up putting them on my eBay with the best offer. So see how there's like a little crack in this cork? The ones that I put on eBay were just like, they were like crumbling, but I listed them for like $21 at best offer, and I sold them for $18. And when I went to send them, I had realized that I put some glue on the tip of the toe, and it wasn't showing in the picture, but it was actually like white glue. I did a really bad job. So I messaged the buyer, and I just said, I just wanted to let you know there's this glue spot. I totally understand if you want to cancel before I ship it out, that whole thing. And she said, thank you so much for reaching out, but I'm actually just using the leather. I'm going to resole them. Like, I don't know how she was going to detach everything, but I was really interested. I thought that was really interesting. So she's like, don't worry about the cork at all. I just want the leather, because the leather was in really good shape. So that was cool. So that being said, I wasn't afraid to pick these up. Lulu's saying hi to you. Okay, they gave me a chance to get my Dunkins. I'm doing keto, so I haven't had cream in my coffee in probably a decade, and I'm loving getting cream in my coffee. So I'm a good New England girl, so Dunkin' Donuts is in our blood. So anyways, I grabbed that, and I let the dogs out, and they'll be scratching in 2 seconds to come in. I got these Tevas, which weigh nothing, but they're in super good shape. And I don't know the style of these, but gotta get these listed as soon as possible, given the weather. Just a couple more shoes, and then I'll show you some accessories that I got. Oh, I'll show these. These are so unexciting. When I actually saw all the brands that I got, I'm like, why did I pick these up? Anyways, I sell Converse. Like, Converse just will always sell. Even if they're beat up, for the right price, I find that Converse and Vans, they just move for me. So probably $15 on those, so not anything. I'm trying to fix my lighting here. Okay, and these Sam Edelman boots. It's funny because typically I would be super excited to find Sam Edelman at the bins in this great condition. But again, with all my other things, these were like, meh, but really cute for the season. Okay, if I go in close like that, you get the detail. These, I want to say, had a little bit of like watercolor discoloration, but I think I can get that off with the, like with a suede cleaner. Okay, I think that's it for shoes. I don't know, was I overexcited? I was so pumped for those. Okay, some hard goods. I got this Legends puzzle, because every once in a while I just feel like I'll pick them up, and my mom does puzzles. So Legends of the Silver Screen, it's got like Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, James Dean, Humphrey Bogart, that sort of thing. These were going for about $20 on eBay. Picked that up. I got this, it's relatively worn, but like the leathers, it actually just like lived in. Well, there's a little bit of worn on the edges there. Anyways, it's just a Falso wallet. Very soft wallet, very classic color. I'll probably list it for about $18 and take offers on that. That'll be a quick one. This belt I really liked a lot. It's a, I love that it's an extra large and it's Calvin Klein. So I just saw the Calvin Klein on the buckle. At first, that's what was poking out, and then I grabbed it. And it's in excellent condition with the exception of right here. It's missing a stud here. So, but I love that it was an extra large and that it had the name brand on it and genuine leather. So love picking belts up. And then I got 2 baskets. So at the end, she weighed everything and she said, move those baskets. So this is just like a, I don't know, just a quick, very lightweight wicker-ish type of basket. But this basket I loved, and this was actually kind of heavy. I keep trying to adjust. This is, sorry, battery's low. This is like a super light, like a farm chicken coopy looking thing with this heavy duty wood on the sides. This is a gorgeous bin. I could even list this on the Poshmark home section now, but I really love it. So that will probably be a little bit of a storage bin for me downstairs until I make other plans for it. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to you and let the dogs in and show you the clothes that I picked up. I'm about halfway through. Okay, I decided to switch spots because the light as it was like coming down was acting crazy. So I'm back in my dining room area. So here goes. Okay, so this piece, this brand was new to me. This was a Trust Your Gut brand. This is called Generation Love. And I picked this up. And when I say trust your gut, I just mean it was one of those things that I had a feeling about. Like, I bet this is a good piece. And I decided to pick it up. I don't think it's like over the moon, but this is a brand. This is a Revolve brand. And these retailed, this brand, the retail on these were, these are all hook and eye detail here. So I didn't find this exact piece, but it's really very cool and it's in excellent condition. And I don't know, I'll probably list this around $40. So some of the comps were, these comps were all over the place, but they range from like 25 to like 65. So I'm thinking maybe 40, somewhere in the middle. And I'm sure I'll take offers on that, but new to me brand and happy I picked it up. This was, I have two big fails, but I like to share fails with you too, because I think it's important. There's always a few pieces that need to get redonated. So anyways, this is a Diane von Furstenberg, and it's just this really nice eyelet top. And it has this nice little pattern. And the comps were pretty good on this, and I was super excited. And then when I washed it, when it came out of the wash, I noticed, I don't know if you can see, but see where the button is here? All of these were like shredded on the inside. See that here? Like the inside thing is like shredded, so there's nowhere to actually button the shirt. So then I was like, oh, maybe I'll sell it for like $15 and just say, you know, issues with the button. And then I found a nice, pretty yellow stain on it somewhere. Anyways, this is a donate. So that's going back. This one I was very sad about. So this is another one I just picked up. At the time, it is Free People, but I didn't see that. It was like a kind of a crazy pile, so I just grabbed, and I loved the feel of it. I figured it was like mohair or, you know, alpaca or something like that. So I grabbed this and got it home, and I washed it, and I hung it, and I looked it over 5 times, and then when it was hanging in my basement, getting ready to be listed, I looked over, am I even gonna be able to find it? And hello, it's this giant hole in the arm. And like, this just goes to show you, like, even the best intentions. I think I went over the sweater like 4 times and didn't see that till I got home. But anyways, it is a Free People and it's a small, and Angie likes it. So I think I'm just gonna throw some stitches in there and she'll wear it. Cause it's like a cropped sweater, loose knit with like the slouchy oversized sleeves. So that's what we'll do for that. I just got this. This was like you know, this is like a bread and butter type of thing. This is just Toad & Co., formerly known as Horny Toad. That was the old name. It's just got this nice like little draping in the front, and it's like this nice teal heathered long sleeve. This is just a really nice basic that I think will be lovely for the fall. I'll probably price that around $25. You know, American Eagle has been my jam lately. This is just like a gold velour type of feeling cable knit cropped sweater, like a great to back to school. I'm a little disappointed in the lighting here. The stuff isn't coming across quite as real as the color. This bathing suit, I know we're heading out of bathing suit season, but I thought so this is airy, and it's like a one piece. Well, not really, not a one piece that I would wear, but it's got like the very high-waisted bottoms, and then this section is just attached. So it's like a two-piece that's basically attached by a knot. So someone will rock this, and I love the color. It's almost like, I mean, I guess it's coming through. You can see the color. That's pretty authentic. And then again, Sadie found these. They were shopping in the bin next to me, and these were an Athleta bikini bottom. And I've been really getting away from buying just either the top or the bottom unless it's a real, like, I always pick up triangle bikini tops. But anyway, she gave it to me. She looked at it and I'm like, you know what, let me take those just in case. And then no sooner did I get these, and there was this lovely woman two places down that said, here's the top to those bikini bottoms. And it's such a nice suit with this halter top and this funky stuff on the back. And it's a large, which is a great size. So I was really happy about that bathing suit. Because at this point in the season, I'm not picking up odds and ends. This is just men's Lucky brand. They are the 361 vintage straight. There's the tag. My husband's a 32-30, but maybe if he has a chubby face, he can wear these. But these might be too big for him. But anyways, there's that. I picked up these Lululemons. It was just, I loved this bins day. I wish they could all be like this. These are flawed, and I knew that when I bought them, but they do have the size tag. They're a size 8. They're kind of like the studio crop, but not quite. They have that in the back. Probably older because the Lululemon logo is on the leg, but here's my flaw right here. So, oh, there's a couple little holes. So I'm gonna stitch that and disclose it. Here's the other thing, fun fact about Lululemon, they do repairs complimentary at the store. So I actually found a wonderful pair of leggings that had a mesh on the calf, and very similar, had a rip right there. And I brought it into the store, and they were going to offer me a brand new pair. And I've done it once before with a bra where the hook part was just like out of the bra. It was actually my own bra that I had purchased and exchanged. Was it my own? I don't even know. Anyways, they gave me a brand new bra. In this case with the other leggings, I loved the leggings. They were very unique pattern, and I decided I would rather have them repaired. So they've been sent out to be repaired, no charge to me. I haven't got them back yet, so I don't know. So either I'll list these as is, or I'll stop into Lululemon and see if I can get a repair done to these. So that's a nice thing. I mean, the downside to Lululemon is when you buy sale priced items, you cannot return them unless it's like a manufacturing flaw of some sort. But they do have wonderful customer service, like complimentary hemming, complimentary repairs. So anyways, that I was pretty pumped about. Okay, this is just a Soft and Sexy, which is a t-shirt from American Eagle. It is the jegging tee, which just means it's longer, so it'll like cover your bum. And it is a size medium, and I think I got 2 Soft and Sexy pieces that I was gonna lot together, but I think they're different sizes, so I'm not sure. I just got this cute little North Face hat. These leggings, they were covered in animal hair, and I was like, oh, but they were too cute to not get. They're Jessica Simpson, and they have these stars. Angie really wanted these, but they weren't her size. They're a size large. They just say the warm up. So I don't know if that's the type of legging. They also have a zipper here. So they're navy blue with these like shiny stars. They almost seem like a little bit of like a rubbery, like a silicone overlay. Aren't those cute? Love them. Maybe I'll wear these. Anyway, loved those. I was psyched about these too. I don't really find a lot of Topshop around my parts. I see so many other resellers mention Topshop, but I don't find it very often. But anyways, these are just some really cute cutoff shorts. They're the Kiri, K-I-R-I, Topshop, and they are size 18. So I was really happy to find something that was denim that wasn't Torrid, because as you know, Torrid's been a little slow, although I sold a beautiful Torrid bundle yesterday. So that's good. Well, one piece was torn. Anyways, size 18, great stock photos on these. This is a very popular style when I looked it up. Probably $20. This, just good old loft. These are size 26. They are the modern skinny jeans. Just recently sold a size 26 skinny loft pair of jeans. I don't know if they were the modern skinny or ultra skinny or something. But anyways, I'll list those for about 30 and see what I get. Oh, this is the other American Eagle Soft and Sexy piece. This is an extra large, sorry. It's just really cute. It's like a cami. This would be like a really cute layering piece. I don't think I can lot it with the other shirt because this is an extra large. Very cute, like a nice mauve-y color. My pile's getting in the way of my video. What next? These are Under Armour. These are a size small, just like a basic crop, but I really liked them. Just a nice gray, basic crop for exercising. This is a new to me brand that I picked up. I mean, it's loaded with pills. I saw one comp on a very comparable sweater that sold for $40. So the back part is suede, which is just beautiful, and the front part is cashmere. So you can't really go wrong. This is like a very light, almost like a peachy tan color. Is that a stain? No, we're good. But anyway, definitely needs to be sweater shaved. I don't know if you can, yeah, if I go like this, you can see it. But very lightweight piece. Didn't know the brands, had no idea what I didn't look up the comps while I was there. The brand is, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Siae. I don't even know what I just said. But it's si.iae. Yep, I'll probably list that around 45 or 35. Once I sweater shave it, I'll have a better idea how it's gonna look for me. Oh, my daughter's been to SoulCycle, so I bought these for her and she was like, I'm good, Mom, thanks. But the comps were good on these. These are Cycle Tech Design. I usually find, what's the brand? Pearl Izumi for cycling, but I had never found this brand. But I mean, this is like a whole bike seat. It is thick. I mean, if I had to cycle, like I would think these are very comfortable, but they may feel like you're wearing a diaper. But anyways, I think these are just like a men's basic, but these retail for about $65. I went to their website. So I was glad I picked them up because I'll be able to resell them anyways, even though she didn't want them. This is just H by Halston, like a little moto jacket in this really cute neutral color. I love these kind of coats. I think they're just really cute if you can just style them like with a pair of leggings, like, or just throw on over a tank after you work out. Really nice condition. Probably list that around 32. This I was excited about, but there are a lot of these listed. Badgley Mischka in Bell, so this may be a diffusion line, but it's in this velvet knit. Okay, any of my resellers, I was just looking, I was just scrolling through Instagram and I wish I knew who it was who posted, velvet is like the fiber and is not stretchy. Velour is a fabric that stretches. Did you know that? I did not know that. So just based on, I mean, this stretches a little, so maybe this is velour, but the collar's not stretching. I don't know, but I thought that was a cool distinction because I never know what to say. Is it velvet? Is it velour? I don't know. I usually say both. This is a very cool jacket. It's navy blue, again, like a little moto vibe here. And it has some cool embellishments. These were, most of these were listed between like $40 and $70. There was a range, but I'm guessing I'll get about $45 or $50 for this. Really cute, like a midnight blue. Okay, I'm almost done. I also, whoops, I'm dropping things. This cute shirt, this is just a real basic that I'll probably end up giving to Ange. It's Caution to the Wind, but it's just this little cropped mustard yellow. I think this is really cute for back to school, you know, with a pair of high-waisted jeans. I just love it. It's a super basic, but if I listed it, maybe 18. This is a Gap new with tag. I just saw the back of it, and as you know, I love animal prints, so I had seen it and I saw it in the pile and I grabbed it, and then I realized it was new with tag, Gap, $44.99. So that's lovely. It's a size medium. I think that's a great basic. This is another new with tag item. I don't typically pick up Croft and Barrow, but this is a Kohl's brand, and it's just this incredibly, you know the type, the super soft, fuzzy vest. And it is a size medium. So I like the new with tag. I was thinking about sending that to ThreadUp, but I don't know. I could probably get 20 bucks for that. Okay, this reminds me of the midnight blazer I just showed you, but this is an Urban Outfitters brand, Silence and Noise. I've sold a piece from them before, but I typically pass on this unless it's like a really unique piece. But I thought this blazer was really sharp, like crushed velvet or velour. This is not stretching, so I'm gonna say velvet. I'm so excited about that fun fact. It's showing black, but it's like a really deep navy blue. So these are the two blazers side by side. This has a little more blue in it. Anyways, really cute blazer. I also got Max Mara. Oh my gosh, I've never found that in New Hampshire. This is a lovely, very flattering, like I'm kind of getting like Diane von Furstenberg vibes here, but just the wrap, faux wrap in the front. And it is, what is it? The size is not there. And I was super annoyed because the care tag was cut out. Luckily, there are a bunch of these online, so I was able to get some information on it. But it looks to be, I don't know, like a size medium or large, but I include the measurements in all of my pieces, so I will with this too, but very excited to find that designer brand. And I think I only have 2 more pieces to show you. Oh, 3 more. I'll show you this. This probably weighed half an ounce. I'm joking. Just this, like you can see me through it. It's such a burnout tee, but I loved it. It was just like a classic Star Wars shirt in a size medium. I like throwing these in my closet. They're great for bundles. And I mean, honestly, it is so sheer. It's ridiculous. So this was definitely worth the pickup for the price. Okay, this I saw in a pile, and I just saw the skulls, and I'm not a big skull kind of girl, but I can appreciate a nice sweater. And this is like a waterfall sweater, and I thought, oh, this is pretty unique. It's kind of Fair Isle meets Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know. I thought it was super cool, new brand to me, and the brand is called Iron Fist. And sure enough, when I looked these up, the comps were like a solid $35, $40, $45. They have one other style that has the skulls that I think may be a crew neck or more of a cardigan, but this waterfall one was doing pretty well. So I think the timing is great. It's a size small, but I would say a generous cut. So Iron Fist. Okay, and lastly, I'm trying my hand, and this was at the encouragement of the 18-year-olds I was hanging with at the bins. I got like my first like grandpa sweater. So I don't know, I kind of struggle with ugly sweaters and grandpa sweaters because they're not really me, and I am a firm believer that you should sell what you love. But this is pretty trendy right now. The brand is Concrete. It's just acrylic, so nothing exciting there. Unless you know something about the brand Concrete. I haven't looked this up. This was bought strictly for style, like an oversized slouchy. I am gonna have Ange model this for me because, I don't know, I think it'll go well. These are big right now, so I thought I'd give that a try. Hold up, there's one more thing, and it is my favorite article of clothing. I can't imagine if I put this video out without including this piece. Okay, this is a total shout out to Eddie who found this for me. He walked it over and he's like, Lori, look at this. It's like a Rosie the Riveter costume. So I grabbed it. The brand is Princess Cornflower. I've never heard of this brand before, but I did do some research on it. This looks like it's denim, but it's 100% hemp. I can't even express to you how beautifully made this piece is. I don't even want to call it a costume because it's like art. It has like these little scalloped hems here. If you see as I go up, there's snap front, these nice belt hoops here. There's like darting in it. They have these nice big pockets here, and then nice long wide leg with a cuff. So this is obviously not going to do it justice, but I read a little bit about the company. Eddie found an article on our ride home right after he discovered my boots were bed stew. He's a wonderful assistant. Anyways, this Princess Cornflower company, I looked online, or Eddie looked online, and he sent me the link. There's an article. So if you go to my Poshmark page, I actually included a clip of the article about this company. 100% hemp, made in the USA. This company, it looks like it was short-lived. I could not find anything online that was a comp for this. So I priced this really high. I have it listed at $149. My daughter modeled it for me, and I will insert that picture right here while I talk a little bit about the company. Basically, the gist of it was they wanted, the founder of this company or the designer or whatever, she wanted to have a company with vintage inspired clothes. So maybe this was like a precursor to ModCloth, but what she said was, as much as I love vintage, the problem with vintage is it's vintage, it's old. The fabrics sometimes are worn, or the care tags are gone or whatever. Like, you're dealing with the actual age. The thread sometimes is bad, or you lose your elasticity. So she made that as a comment. So she's like, I wanted to basically do repros of beautiful vintage things. But her twist was, she said the other thing is that a lot of vintage clothes were really not designed to enhance like a woman's body or just like all the little details. So I guess, for lack of a better word, a lot of the way that some of the clothing was designed was that they were a little frumpy or whatnot. So she said that she paid careful attention to the details of her design with her pieces. So I don't know, I am in love with this piece, and it's got the flag on the front. It is just so cute. And it's a size 6, and it happens to just look great on Angie. And I'm like, can you just be Rosie the Riveter for Halloween? You will look so adorable. And she's like, I don't know, Mom. So she's crazy if she doesn't, but I have it listed pretty high. I've gotten a little bit of interest on it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Always exciting to find like a unique piece. I'm always interested to learn about new companies. This is why I love what I do. Anyways, that's it for my haul. Great shoes, great pieces, some bread and butter, a couple designers. This is like my sweet spot. On trips like this, it makes me not want to shop anywhere else. But all your trips to the bins will not be like this one. So anyways, I had fun. I hope you did too. I am still working on my organization theory series. I did dig into shoes, so that would be my next one. And stay tuned for some more videos coming up. If you want to see more of these videos, hit the subscribe button. You can ring the bell notification if you want to be notified when I release a video. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.